Do it.
You
know where we going. I just wanted to hear this song for the beat drop. Thank you. Jasmine did her thing with this song. Every female can relate. Even with his mama, but I treat her like a king. About time for my.
You're not a quitter. No, Mom. Hey y'all, what's up? So I just want to check in really quickly. I have not done this in a few days. I haven't really checked in for the YouTube vlog. I've done the mini vlogs, but I haven't really done like my check-ins for YouTube, like my long form. So where have I been? What's been happening? Y'all, listen. I've been just kind of living my life, just enjoying my life fully, which says a lot. But I was having a conversation with a homie earlier. An opportunity has come my way. It's not something that caught me off guard, but it is something that I wanted to do, something that I agreed to be a part of. I was reminded of something that the Holy Spirit had told me a couple weeks ago. There's something specific that the Lord has instructed me to do, and I have dragged my feet. I have run from it. I have doubted. I have openly rebelled, like openly, outright rebelled, but also I have rebelled in subtle ways, in covert ways, in subconscious ways, right? And that is a real thing. That is a real thing, okay? Sometimes we rebel against what God is telling us to do. Sometimes we rebel against God's will because we doubt, because we're afraid, because we don't want to, because we don't understand, because we lack faith. Rebellion can be a plethora of things. Sometimes it's not outright rebellion. Sometimes it's covert. You have no idea that you're actually in rebellion until He sits you down and tell you, hey, yeah. This has come up a couple of times where the Lord has told me, focus on what I told you to do. Focus on what I told you to do. Do what I told you to do. And I have listened, not fully though. What came up today was like, do the thing that I told you to do that you have not fully done. You haven't fully done it, Arnesia. And you got to be real about that. But also, so long as you continue saying yes to all of these other things, you're not going to do the one thing that I'm telling you to do. And I said in a previous video, I was listening to a surrender session one morning. Jasmine was saying, we're asking God, Lord, give me more favor. Lord, give me more confidence. But that ain't what you need. What you need is discipline. If I'm being 100% honest with myself, child, discipline is what I need now. But also, y'all, Bible study last week. Oh my God, Bible study was so good last week. And he was talking about there's a process to get to the promise, that came at oh my God, supernatural timing. But he was saying like Noah, certain things that Noah had to go through. There was so much evil present that God didn't just destroy the city. He destroyed the land. He destroyed the earth, right? But he was specifically talking about what do we do with that time in between when the promise comes and when the promise manifests, right? What do we do with that in between? You need two things. You need faith and you need action. Yeah, I was talking to my homie earlier and I said I was going to pray about it and seek the Lord about it. And I'm sure that I got my answer, that I need to focus on what he has told me to do. I have not been fully committed to it. And that makes me appreciative. It makes me appreciate God's grace, because the way that we humans operate, we'll tell somebody maybe a couple of times, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, I need you to show up like this. Hey, such and such is waiting on you. Hey, can you go and help this person, that person? We make it known to other people, but there's only so many times that we're going to do it before we write them off. God is not like that. Right? He will give us grace. He will give us mercy. He will give us chance. He will give us room. You know what I mean? And essentially, he gives us space to make mistakes. He gives us space to rebel knowingly and unknowingly. In his love, he still leaves room for our humanity. I'm starting to appreciate that.
Work, huh? First things first. We started giving him this bio ray, and it is a detox that you have to put into his water. So these are the two that we got. The autism moms event that I went to, another woman with the last name Ortiz, I really connected with her and hit it off with her. She told me about these two and she recommended them. She said these were the two that she saw major change in her son. And so after talking it over with my husband, we were like, yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. So this is week, it hasn't been a full week yet, actually. It's been what, maybe 4 days that we've been doing this. I think this is day number 4. I can honestly say that I did notice a difference in his temperament. He was calm, but also focused. Right after he drank this, I did notice a difference. Not gonna give that to him when he goes to school. I don't know if they dump out his water and refill it, so he'll just get that at home. So we got multivitamins and vitamin C. So these are the 3. We don't have any lion's mane, so I actually need to order that so he can get that. Yeah, let's get our vitamins, and I'm gonna make his breakfast because he's clearly ready for that. Go play, Mommy's almost done. Thank you for helping, Mom. Yes? 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 What's up, chat? I do miss doing the chit chat, get ready with me videos. I just haven't had much to talk about, but I also haven't had the time to do them. Like, 2025 is going very different from what I anticipated, but it's okay. I saw this young lady talking about how she was dealing with some disappointment and discouragement as a result of like doing these videos and creating and it not hitting, and trying new things and it not hitting, and doing other things and it not hitting, like obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. I knew what she was talking about and I enjoyed the content she was creating. So for her to say that she was feeling discouraged because obstacles that got in her way, I was like, yo, like, I get it. I just hope that doesn't deter you from doing it altogether, because I enjoy it. And I also said to her, maybe that's the whole point. Maybe we're not supposed to niche ourselves into this one box. And I feel like being a 1 mother, 2 stay-at-home mother, and 3 new kid on the block who is entering into this creator space and trying to attain certain goals and reach certain levels, it's like you think that, oh, I have to do it this way. And maybe, but I also think that times have changed in such a way that we don't have to do just one thing. You know what I want to see more of? I want to see more stay-at-home moms sharing the journey of discovering hobbies and rediscovering hobbies. I want to see more stay-at-home moms sharing the journey of figuring out who they are in addition to being a mom. Continuing in this self-discovery era. I want to see more stay-at-home moms showing their real life. Like today, motherhood kicked my ass, all right? I want to see more stay-at-home moms, like, yeah, even sharing their day-to-day routines, like realistic stuff. Like, I feel like we've curated a space on social media that's all about escaping from your reality, and I get it, but we can't negate our reality. There was a time when vloggers were giving you a glimpse into their lives and it was expanding your worldview beyond what you know. And I feel like we've gotten away from that because everybody want to look the same. Everybody want to do everything the same way. And I understand. I just think there's a group of us that are like, yeah, okay, while y'all are doing that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be real about my approach to life. I'm going to be real about my struggles. I'm going to be real about the fact that I'm going back to therapy. Yep. Not necessarily that anything is wrong this go around. I'm doing it more so like more for maintenance. You know what I mean? I want to see more people sharing. Yeah, at the age of 32, I'm going back to school. Never would have thought. I want to see more people being like, yeah, like I no longer see the world the way I used to. I no longer see relationships and love the way I used to. Like real conversations. I want to see the Christian influencers being real about the journey. There was a time where I didn't share my personality. It was all Bible, scripture, God this, Jesus that. And nothing is wrong with that. That's great. I also realized that I was presenting a perfect image to my audience. And I ain't that. I never want to make it seem like I am. Far from perfect, okay? I also want to share more about things that I'm doing to rediscover who I am, how I'm creating margin for me to just be Arnesia, not wife, not mom, not the encourager, not the prayer warrior, not the Jesus girl that she can get a revelation, okay? Like I don't want to share that all the time. I want to share more of my real life. Like I get ratchet in the car. I love a good car concert. I actually enjoy grocery shopping and reorganizing my kitchen. I love that. I'm actually learning how to embrace my grown woman body and find clothes that are actually flattering for my body. I'm actually learning how to enjoy working out and taking care of my body as a grown woman. Like, it don't have to just be one thing. Okay, so we went next door, we spent some money. We did not spend as much money as I thought we would, which is always the best. We're going home to spend the rest of our day in the house because I've got something planned for every day this week, so I'm not trying to do too much today. Spring break for me means spring cleaning, okay? Those girls that get it, get it. But this game is kind of weak, and I know that he cannot approach me. So girl math says that since I didn't spend as much money as I thought I would at Walmart, I deserve a little drinky drink. Am I right or am I right? Thanks, girl. And you're not the passenger side of it. And if you said no, you the scrub she talking about.
Thank you for choosing Skittles.
Thank you.
The way you were.
Want to have a purple orange?
Great check, though.
Definitely what? Why? All done?
The window, but as soon as
I haven't really been vlogging for real, to be honest, and I ain't sorry. Turned the camera on while I was listening to my homegirl. She was sharing some very, very beautiful things. Really touched my heart. You know, when birthdays come around, we get cards or text messages or something, or phone calls from people, and they are telling us, you know, how they care about us, telling us the impact that we've made on their lives. And those are very meaningful. Those are very touching sentiments, right? No sentiment compares to when someone says that they prayed for you, and you can see not only that they prayed for you, that their prayer was genuine, but also that God heard their prayer and answered it concerning you. And it's not in a manner of like someone like plotting against you. It's not in a way that's detrimental to you, but like somebody prayed for your heart. Somebody prayed for your perspective. Somebody prayed that God would make his presence known to you, or that his love towards you would be revealed, and then you see it happen in your life. There's also no feeling like you being that person that prayed for someone. The thing about praying for people, they don't always know you prayed for them. They won't always know that you prayed for them. They won't always know what you prayed for them. They don't always say thank you either. It's not that we should be praying for their acknowledgement. That's not what I'm saying. But it does mean something when they acknowledge it. It does mean something when they say thank you. Anyway, I turned the camera on to just like check in, because like I said, I haven't turned the camera on in a while. I've been reading these books. Listen, let me show y'all. Don't judge my library now, all right? Because your girl be reading, okay? Your girl been reading. Okay, let me start my baby's bath. Where am I? I can't put these books down. I can't put my iPad down. I've been going from my iPad to my phone, back to my iPad, because whatever drug she laced these books with, baby, I'm hooked. Baby, I'm hooked. Yeah, that's been my life. We've been in the gym. We're seeing the gains. We're very proud. I'm just proud of myself overall of the different things that I've been doing. There are some things that I've been needing to cut out of my life that I've been disciplined about doing. There's some things that I needed to put back in my life that I've been really happy about doing it. There's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of internal growth. Not much happening on the outside, but there's been a lot going on internally. I'm really happy about. What's new? What did I buy that was new that I wanted to share with y'all? I bought this bracelet from Bobble Bar. I'm in love with this bracelet, yo. I never want to take it off. I don't do tattoos, so I do little things like that, like jewelry with A's, jewelry with J's. I've been filming and not editing. That's something we could not talk about. Let's not talk about it. I only turned the camera on to update because I realized I have not been vlogging because I've been reading. That's it. Not much else. That's the update. And something that was on my heart to share. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all. So I'm actually cooking this weekend. Shocker. So we need to run in here to grab all of the ingredients that we're gonna need to make this little recipe. I don't normally do trends and stuff that be on the internet, but I'm trying to spice up my life a little bit. So come with me to get ingredients to make Marry Me chicken. So we got everything we could. There were 2 items that they did not have in there. So I sent my husband an SOS text message so that he can stop by Whole Foods while he's out that way. I grabbed a smoothie. So I'm just gonna thug it out with this smoothie. You gon' get me y'all, we got a free drink. So let's get it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Y'all, look how pretty. Never fall out of love with you.
Husband was making only she and God know.
Thank you. Have a good day.
It's about how you.
It's coming, okay? It's coming. We got us a good part today put in. And adulting while cramping, it just doesn't always mix well. And so my patience level is just not where it should be for his high energy day. So we're just gonna go home. We have enough activities at the house to keep us occupied, and I have to mentally prepare myself for mess. I know he's going to have his playroom looking how he wants it to look, and I just have to let it be today because I cannot keep up.